Lordship's pleasure that this amendment be withdrawn. Amendment by leave withdrawn. Amendment 166, Lord Moylan.
My Lords, pancreatic cancer is a terrible disease, as noble Lords know. 10,500 people in the UK are diagnosed a year with it. 9,000 people a year die from it. And 5-year survival rates in the UK ranked 29th out of 33 countries with comparable data. The government recognises this isn't good enough, and so they are commissioning an audit of existing services as a first step to improvement. That is wholly welcome, but it's turning out to be a very slow business, with first data expected in 2023 and no timetable for action to follow. Amendment 167 in my name is intended to add a sense of urgency to that, and I'm grateful for the support it has received from the noble Lords, Lord Aberdare and Lord Patel, and the noble Baroness Lady Hayman of Ulick. But I want to turn my attention this evening principally to Amendment 166 in my name, which is also supported by the noble Baroness Lady Finlay of Llandaff. It relates to improving the treatment of those diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and it can be delivered immediately. The end-of-life experience of pancreatic cancer sufferers includes huge difficulties in eating and digesting food because of the lack of an enzyme normally produced by a healthy pancreas. Pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy, or PERT, is a simple tablet. It costs only £7 a day. It is fully approved by NICE, and it allows sufferers to eat. But it only reaches about 50% of pancreatic cancer sufferers. Why is that? Well, the truth is, perhaps we don't know exactly, and pending the audit, we may not be able to say exactly, but a likely reason is that diagnosis of pancreatic cancer occurs so late, because the symptoms present so late, that a prompt decision has to be made as to those who might be saved by surgery and those for whom nothing can be done. And the former go to specialists who do tend to be aware of PERT and do tend to prescribe it. The latter, on the whole, move into palliative settings, more general palliative settings, where it seems that knowledge and understanding of PERT is less widespread. The Amendment 166 obliges the government to make increasing prescription rates for PERT a national priority, without waiting for the outcome of the current audit. It was tabled in committee and got a somewhat dusty answer from the government front bench, hence its return today. To say that emphasising PERT should await the outcome of the audit would be to condemn literally tens of thousands of people to unnecessary suffering at end of life. So I think these amendments, especially 166, will find general support across the House. Happily, I understand that my noble friend the Minister will be able to offer certain assurances when he speaks that would make any such division unnecessary. Before I conclude, my Lords, may I say that there is one extra step that the government could make early progress on that would be welcome, and that is in disaggregating the data about the prescription of PERT. PERT can be prescribed for conditions other than pancreatic cancer. And while the government is able to point to, the National Health Service is able to point to figures showing a slowly increasing PERT prescription rates, what they cannot do at the moment is to say whether that is being prescribed for pancreatic cancer or for some other condition. So disaggregating that data, I think, will be an important job for the government to do, even to make progress with its own audit, and some comments on that today would also be welcome. So for the moment, my Lords, I beg to move.
Amendment proposed. Insert the following new clause as set out on the marshalled list.
My Lords, I'm pleased to speak in support of the noble Lord Moylan.